After you all gave money to Khalif, I went to his space and there was this beautiful yellow dresser, and I tried to purchase it and he would not take my money. He insisted that I take this yellow dresser, not just this one, but 2 other dressers. So this dresser is a gift from Khalif. So stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can nominate somebody to get this dresser. I started by using my turquoise iris mister bottle. DIY paint is super thick and pigmented, so this helps the paint move across the surface and go on smoothly.
I'll give you something to believe in. I'll give you heaven if you need it.
I blended Old 57 and Tarnished Pearl, dipping the same brush into both colors and feathering them together, using the water bottle to help the paint move across the surface.
Who can say what we know is true?
Dion from the Turquoise Iris started the hashtag Spread Love. She gifts pieces of her art to her followers through a nomination process. I would like to carry on this hashtag and give this piece of furniture to one of you. I can ship it anywhere within the continental United States.
To set your soul straight. And if I feel the same, I'll give you something.
It would be a lot of money to ship it to Canada or anywhere else besides the United States. Anyway, it's not about me, right? It's about the dresser. It's about the dresser right back here. Khalif gave it to me. I'm rambling on. I don't know why. I do know why. This is a story that's kind of hard to tell. Just thinking about telling it makes me a little bit nervous because I know that no matter how I phrase it, some people will probably get offended because that's the world that we live in. I want to give a disclaimer that if you are offended, it was not my intention. I started a Facebook group called Debi's Design Diary Creative Relief. It was a place for all of you who watch to share photos of your own projects, encourage each other, and it was supposed to be a really, really fun place. And it is a really fun place. But on one particular day, I'm driving down the road in my car and I get a text message. A bunch of people were arguing in my Facebook group about politics. That's not supposed to happen in my group. A woman posted a picture of a piece of furniture and she was asking what color to paint it, but there happened to be a campaign poster in the background and a lot of people got upset. And all of a sudden my safe, happy place was turned into a place of heated debate.
Letting you know you're not alone.
I'm using the Spanish tile stencil and the Mexican embroidery stencil from Jamie Ray Vintage to create a faded printed look for the design of this dresser.
I wanna help if I can.
Jamie Ray stencils are much thicker than other stencils, and her brushes make it very easy to get a crisp line. Be sure to offload your brush and to pounce on the stencil in an up and down motion so you don't get any paint up under the stencil.
On the outside, maybe from the inside, I could be your ally.
I am dipping the same brush again in a combination of Tarnished Pearl and Mermaid Tail to get an uneven faded ombre effect.
I wanna take that step with you.
In stenciling, you need a minimal amount of paint. I like this because in case I don't like the design, which I often don't, you can paint over it and start again.
Isn't enough. I wanna take that step with you. But if it doesn't feel right on the outside, maybe
I'm just gonna be super honest with you. I immediately got mad. I've been on YouTube for many years. For more than a decade, I have felt the need to censor myself with my own personal opinions, and so I felt like I needed to come to her defense. And I didn't take time to stop and think about it. That is what I went with. Because I was driving, I told Brianna to take down the photo temporarily, and then when I saw the photo, I told her to put it back up and remove all of the comments. And that just made people more angry. Other comments started coming in that were political because people felt like they were being shut down and I didn't honor their request to take the photo down. It was something that I projected onto the situation because of 10 years of feeling like I could not express myself without fear of being criticized.
It takes me a long time to say what I feel. It's like everything I say rubs the wrong way, and what I don't say pushes you away. I can't wait.
I'm using a baby wipe to rub back some of the paint and reveal the original yellow color underneath. Because DIY paint is clay-based, it can be reactivated with water. You can go back to a piece of furniture if it's unsealed months later and still reactivate the paint and pull back the layers.
Please take my hand just to keep me at arm's length. But you are my home. You are my home. Like the sun in the moon and the bride for the groom. You are.
I'm going around the edges and the seams and hitting all the places where paint would wear off naturally and organically.
Went live in my Facebook group and I expressed my opinion about how sad I was that we live in a world where you have to be afraid to say who you're going to vote for. After that, I got a lot of emails from customers who were upset with me for the way I handled the situation. I was just sad and I was just depressed. And the next morning I woke up and I felt like I had been run over by a car. I go out to my mailbox and these shoes are in there. These beautiful handmade shoes that must have taken so much time. Last December I was in Ohio and I met a woman who was wearing beautiful high-top shoes that were olive like this, and I admired her shoes and she told me she was going to make me a pair. And then these shoes come in the mail and I open up the box. There was this letter. It says, "Hello my friend. I pray this letter finds you well. I need you to understand how life-changing it was to meet you in person. As I told you then, your videos helped me get out of a really dark place. I've been questioning my worth and my future as an entrepreneur. Then I found this quirky little lady on YouTube who brought an instant smile to my face. I love to paint furniture and you were just what the Heavenly Father ordered. I wrestled for an entire month about coming to see you. Honestly, I almost let my fear of possibly being the only woman of color stop me from coming. I was going to forfeit the ticket I bought to come and everything. But that day I got up my nerve to put on my sparkly shoes. I filled up my gas tank and you even liked my shiny shoes. That melted my heart. I came home and got busy making your shoes. However, once again, I almost let my fear talk me out of sending them. I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy you, Debbie. Sending you love, Kenya from Ohio." Tears just start to stream down my face. Because of Kenya's kindness, I put my anger and my frustration aside. In that moment, I saw that I could have done better and I could have reacted in a more loving way instead of in a how dare you kind of way.
I wrote Kenya asking for permission to read her letter, and she replied with these words, which I love. "I pray for the day that we don't say, 'I don't see color,' and we actually see it, and we respect each other's differences, cultures, values, and opinions." Once you get your finish the way you like it, you want to apply a sealer. This will seal in the paint and keep it from being reactivated. It will also deepen the color. I am using DIY clear wax, layered with dark wax. You want to put the clear wax on first so you can control the darker wax. You can also use the clear wax like an eraser. I contributed to causing more divide because I let my emotion speak first. I felt like I wasn't worthy to wear the shoes. And 2 days later, I go down to Kobe's swap meet and I see Khalif, and he is upset because someone had slashed his tires. And you all just started giving money through the super chat on YouTube. You all donated almost $1,000 to help Khalif get a new set of tires. In the midst of all of this sadness and frustration, and not to downplay anything that has happened, the murders that have happened, I'm not downplaying any of that, but I am saying that for me, God wanted to remind me that in the midst of the hate and the injustice and the murders, there is still love. And then I thought about Kenya, and what if she had not come to our workshop? Maybe I could do something so that the next person who feels that way won't even give it a second thought. Because of Kenya's letter, because of what you all did for Khalif, I will never be the same. My hope is that somehow no one would ever hesitate to take part because of their skin color. I encourage you to consider those things as well, and to think about how you can create a space for the people that you work alongside to feel included and loved and appreciated. I just want to thank Kenya for writing me that letter. I want to thank you, Kenya, for showing up to class and for having the courage to show up. I feel so humbled by that. Can do something little by little, and I love Khalif's words that love is more powerful than hate, and it can spread faster than a virus.
Wake up and listen to my anthem. Tune out the noises from my past and look up, remember where my help comes from. Yeah. Push back, I'm tired of feeling broken. Truth rings louder than emotion. Take time, remember what it means to love. Yeah. Here's another chance to see the change we need. See a miracle when we walk these streets. Living life in the light, redefining the land of the free. I can feel it, there's something in the water.
To nominate someone you know to win this dresser, to find out how to order a pair of shoes from Kenya, or to find out about the products used in this video, click the link below.
It's possible.
Tag Kasha, I'm gonna tag Zeb and Jamie, I'm gonna tag every single Shipwreck Crew member and DIY retailer to take that hashtag spread love and to show love to someone in some way. I don't want to tell you how to do it. I know that you're all creative people, that I've tagged you. You are it. Go spread the love, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Believe until the walls come down. Yeah. Here's another chance to see the change we need. See a miracle when we walk these streets.